Hello, Judy. Thanks for coming. How are you? Doing great. Nice. If you want to have the Zoom meeting, I can let you know the code. Otherwise, it's okay. No worries. So today's my topic is around this 吕洞宾, one of 8 immortals in Chinese history, the awakened one. Let's say. Do you need the code or anyway? I think it's the code, same as last time. Yeah, I will text right here. Six, 1, 6. Sorry, my eyes cannot see the little one now. 5, 8, 6, 6, 3, 9. I think it's the same thing as last week. Code is. Yeah, that's the Zoom code. I got 2 screens now. It's crazy. can't get it to work. It's what's wrong? So the code should be fine. I'll double check here. What's wrong? Eight five eight 6 416 39 3398. Got it? 3398 187291. Yeah, it should be fine. Hi, you're here, Jody.
Hey, you're here, Jody. Okay, I'm gonna shut off my laptop.
Yeah, me too. How are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
May I know where are you?
I am in Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is a country? Sorry, I don't know.
Wisconsin in the U.S.
Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, not far away.
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Okay.
Nice.
Where are you?
Vancouver?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're in the same time zone. Yeah. Yes or no? I'm not sure.
No, I'm on Central.
Okay.
You're probably Pacific?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you have any experience or questions?
Yeah, I've been on the journey to manage the mind, like get out of my mind and be in, Zen, Samadhi.
Nice. Yeah.
For years. Yeah, I've been working on it. It's going good. It's going good. Yeah. I just, there's always another level.
Yeah. It's a fortune that we can, enter this path. It's it's amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you follow any lineage or just do yourself?
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I just do plain old meditation.
Nice. How many years you have been doing this?
I've been doing meditation for about 11, 12 years.
Oh, same as
was highly stressed and started meditating. Yeah. So it's been the journey. It started out with 1 minute here or there. I actually would be, when my mind would start going, I didn't know how to stop it, so I would literally remove myself from where I was and move into another place, and I would try to quiet my mind for a minute. And every time my mind would go, I would start that way.
Yeah.
And that started it to settle a little. And then after that, I went into more meditation.
Nice. So yeah, the environment do plays a role. If we go to nature, right, mountains, lakes, it's easier for us to calm down the mind.
Yeah, the sounds.
Yeah. So the monkey mind is tamed.
Yeah. And I'm like a block away from the interstate, so I can hear traffic.
Oh, nice.
But, I use that as my white noise, to focus, to be in mindfulness, just hearing, just listening to the traffic sound.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the open monitoring?
What's that?
So basically 2 types of meditation, right? One is you focus your attention on something or sound or image. But another type is the open monitoring. You're not focused on anything.
Yeah, that's mostly what I do.
Great.
Yeah. And that's helped so much.
Nice.
And then staying away from all the drama in the world, because if you look at one thing, it's like, whoa, you could just feel.
Yeah.
And I was like, one day I was like, okay, I want to kind of see what's going on. Oh, bad idea. Because I'm driving and my mind's going, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute here.
Yes.
This is not good.
The attention plays such an important role. Where's your attention? Well, you create that world for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true.
So meditation is part of meditation is training our attention.
Yeah. It's hard when I go outside, though, when I look up in the sky. I just have to shake my head, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Looking at the sky is a problem? I don't think so.
Well, the streaks in the sky.
Oh, okay.
The trails. Yeah. It's
nice.
like they're just really bad here. So
nice.
I'm just like, oh, okay. They're playing games,
Nice. You're in the right path.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's just getting deeper into it, I guess, and mastering myself. Is there, and do you ever? I mean, I don't know. Is there such a thing?
As I said, there's a final destination that is kind of is. I give you like a metaphor, right? Sometimes I use a room of enlightenment. You enter the room and sit there, and that's the destination. That's also the first step of awakening. You can find your inner peace and calm in any situation. Like now. Then from here, what you said is the unlimited discovery will start here. The second step will happen, which means you can apply this into everyday life and enjoy your life every moment. Nothing will really shake you. Basically 2 steps. One step, you can zoom out. And the second step, you can zoom in. And the zooming and zooming out happens in the same time. There's no zooming out. It's always like so. But for the untamed mind, we try to use these metaphors or words or sentences to explain that reality.
Like seeing it for what it is.
Yes.
Out here and not being attached. Observing it, but not being believing it, maybe if it's something that's going chaotic or that kind of thing.
Yeah, zooming out or stay like unattached is the first step. That means you can back to your home or inner stillness, watching everything happening outside of you and inside of you. And the second step is from that field of inner stillness and silence, you can zoom in and involve in with any situation. But first step is really important. It's very important. It's the foundation that you don't lose yourself anymore in all the activities. Otherwise, we're only the drop in the ocean. We don't realize we're entire ocean in one drop. That's the metaphor. Like now, I can talk to you and you can listen to me. There's a higher intelligence working here. We are always at home. the understanding of this drop and ocean drop is really, really important. But anyway, make sure you are you can fulfill the first step. Yeah, that's once you can find inner peace, inner calm in any situation, then the wisdom will develop by itself.
Yeah.
So meditation plays a very, very important role here. Actually, morality, meditation, and wisdom happens at the same time. That's the beauty of this reality. There's no gap. There's no, separation. This is always one. The whole reality is always one. But mind separates things, Oh,
I know. That's the hard piece, to have the mind grasp that all this isn't happening around us, and just like this is the journey for us to really shift out of this eventually.
Yes. All the education teach us this is apple, that's a pear, this is, separate things into so many compartments: art, literature, physics, chemistry, science, and actually there's always one. And the meditation, again, the first step of meditation is you zoom out to see that totality. Actually, everything is within you. You are the creator of the world. And as you know, you are the pure awareness that listening to me now, I'm talking to you now. It's all inclusive. It's never been separated. It seems to be separated because of mind. And once you see the mind play tricks with you, and you can disidentify with it, the pure awareness stands up from background to foreground. Voila, that's the first step. Your body, your mind, and the whole world is created by you, and it's always within you. That's the picture you can see by yourself. And it's dynamic, it's real time, and it's crazy. It's so, how to say, beautiful.
Yeah. I feel like I'm there sometimes, and sometimes I'm not. Like it comes in and out a little, or I want it to be more, maybe 80-90% of the time.
Nice. It's very good one already. And once you can enter this room or like see what's going on outside, inside, then how to say, the more you can enter, the more it's like neuroplasticity. We get used to be separated from the home or be away from home. Now you can sit at home more and more, and the neural pathway will grow stronger and stronger. And in Buddhism, we say we are using the mind, the conscious mind, to teach the subconscious mind to agree with that reality is so. So, but before this, our subconscious mind also think it is separated. So it takes time. It takes time to train the subconscious mind to agree with this reality is one. So that's why we need practice. Until your subconscious mind totally agree with the conscious mind, then it becomes a natural, it becomes natural. You don't need any effort to think or to meditate or practice anymore. It becomes natural, effortlessly.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard it put that way. I like that. Okay. Getting this subconscious mind to agree with the conscious mind.
Yes. Now we are using the conscious mind to teach the subconscious mind. Yeah, and agree with it, because the subconscious mind is the outcome of our previous years or lives that don't agree, right? That does not agree with this.
Yeah.
So awakening takes time. But make sure before we die, you understand the reality is what. That's important.
Yeah. And that for the mind is like, but I don't want that, evil stuff or whatever, but it is all one. It's like that, because we are in the duality construct here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duality construction is made by mind. You now, the awareness is all inclusive, including the mind. Right? Make sense?
Yeah.
The pure awareness is undivided and cannot be divided. So that's why I say there's no such a thing as your pure awareness and my pure awareness. Pure awareness is already one, complete, whole. That's the understanding we should realize, or we should understand in this life. For example, my awareness 5 years ago, and 1 year ago, and 10 minutes ago, and 1 second ago, and now it's identical.
Because you are awareness.
Yes, yes. But the contents of awareness changes over time, over place, from one situation to another situation, from one activity to another activity. But the pure awareness is always one. So the shift identity is important too. I'm not the content of the awareness. I'm the awareness or presence behind all the activities. Then you waken up to another level. It's the fifth dimension, I call it. So we are living in the fourth dimension, space plus time. The awakening is to wake up to that fifth dimension that all includes the fourth dimension. And the ratio is from fifth to fourth is unlimited, is infinite. That's a freedom too. Yeah. Actually, we are so beautiful. We are so lucky. Once you understand, wow, my God, I'm so lucky too. As a human being, we can understand this. I don't know how to use the word now. It's like we are always in the arms of God. And once you realize it, wow, I'm so fortunate. I was, I is, and I will be. So it's a total relaxation. So stress is gone. The fundamental stress is gone. The fundamental fear of death is gone. That's what I'm a practitioner of Chinese medicine. So when this happens, your health will fall into place naturally. I mean, we're getting better fundamentally. That's why awakening is the highest healing. you're relaxed physically, mentally, and spiritually. And relaxation is the foundation of any healing. You are laughing at the world. You can laugh at the world.
Sometimes I do sometimes.
Yeah. Why people doing like so, or doing this, doing that, wars, conflicts, only because they cannot, they are awakened. I mean, they are in a dream.
Yeah. And sometimes you want to wake them from their dream, but yet, that's their journey, and it's really hard. That part is a little challenging. It's gotten better.
Yes, great. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just let it go now. Even with my daughter, it's like,
yeah.
What are you going to do, Yeah.
There's one day, there's one thing you cannot let go.
Myself.
Great.
My awareness? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How can you let your presence or awareness go? I can take everything away from you. If I am with you, I can take you, But until there's one thing I cannot take away from, that's real you. Actually, it's quite logic, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
We came into this world as that. A newborn baby come to this world with pure presence. But after that, parents or society told us, your name, your age, your school, your background. Now we identify with it. Oh, this is me. So the whole awakening is that deprogram of that, decondition of all that conditioning.
Yes. And it's strong.
Oh. Yeah. But once the light of consciousness try to shine, then there's no stop, there's no end, and I bet you already find that light of consciousness try to shine now, instead of blocked by all the contents like ideas, thoughts, feelings. That's the moment of awakening. Feeling good.
Yesterday I got locked out of somewhere, and I was like, I didn't panic. I did just all the steps I knew to do, and somebody actually shut the door that I was with, and accidentally, and I'm like, it's okay. And she was like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I do not get upset about stuff. And she was like freaking out in a way. Anyway, I figured it out, and it was maybe a 15-minute thing, and then it was done. And it was all in a state of peace.
Wow. The power of presence.
And the person I needed to get the key from walked out of his door. It's like, I was just coming to talk to you. Get the key. Yeah.
Nice.
And he was just about to leave, and I just caught him. So, yeah.
The power of that recognition of inner peace, stillness, presence actually can give us a pure opportunity to develop the ability to solve the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, had I panicked, it would have been a whole different
Yeah, the power, how to say, the ability to recognize the inner peace and calm is the first step again. This is a universal solution for any problem. It's like a universal key to open all the doors of problems. No matter what's the problem is, relationship, finance, or whatever it is. Like now, the more we can recognize this, the more it grows. And for this recognition, universe or Mother Nature has been waiting for a very long time. I call it home.
And you mentioned, like, God, the divine power or source. And I do believe that there were times where I questioned and, because of this reality, like, is that even real? And, so it takes something to get, back to that and feel that inside when you don't focus. When you focus on the 3D world, you can get sucked into that, like, why is this all happening and all of that. So yeah, I've had some back and forth moments, I'll tell you. I'm just being real.
Sure. Mind is very powerful. It's like CEO of the corporation. But you, pure awareness, is the boss, owns the corporation. Like now, I'm talking to you. I'm using the CEO to talk, to speak. But the boss, the pure awareness, is directing it, and it has that power originally, naturally. But for the non-meditators, the CEO is so strong. He has been on the position of direction for so many years. You even don't think he owns the company. So that's why meditation kicks in the moment. We need that practice to, I'm the owner. I am always the owner. Now I want to take control of the whole corporation, and you can. That corporation, including your mind, your feelings, emotions, your body, your energy flow, your breath, your heartbeat, everything is of this corporation. Now, instead of, sometimes we think we take the monkey mind as the enemy or as the opponent of this corporation, but eventually you have to make friends with this powerful mind, and it is a beautiful mind too. But before that happens, it's ugly, it's disturbing, it's that's how to say division. Yeah, it's beautiful journey to realize, wow. It's crazy. At least at this moment, the CEO and the boss is cooperating right now. Yeah.
So the mind, getting the subconscious mind to cooperate by meditating and being mindful, it just starts to evolve that way.
Yes. We still have some hidden patterns of thinking, identity, that accumulated through past years and lives. And that should be clarified. It's like clean the room. If you don't clean your room for a month, it will be messy, right? So now you decide to clean and you find some hidden garbages, and it takes time. And it's fun too. Wow, I have that kind of hidden pattern I never recognized or real know it before. So we need experience. In that way, that's why Buddha say the people who can hurt you the most is the best teacher.
Yeah. I took all my trauma and turned it around.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It could be a thing, a situation, a person, a memory. That's, let's call suffering. All the sufferings is teaching you why you suffer, how you suffer. And it is up to us to solve the problem. It is only us who can solve the problem. Once you can change your mind, you can change the world.
Yeah, and that's the journey, is to change the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change the mind means you can detach, disidentify, sorry.
Yeah.
Letting go. Be the pure observer, non-attached. That's the first step too. You can set free of yourself from all the problems, we so-called problems, which is created by us.
I know, right? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like gears, like
grasping that.
Yes, clutching to each other. Now you have to set free that gears, detach them. Actually, this reminded me the entanglement. So all the problems is created by the unawakened, entangled mind. Okay, entanglement. The awakening is you have the power to disentangle. I don't know, maybe disentangle and set yourself free. And stay there as frequent, as often, as long as it could. Then the second step, you can engage again. But this is different. Okay, the second step is different because you can't disengage. Now you can engage. That's different thing.
Like being in the world, but not letting it affect you.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Again, you continue. Love, care, and serve with much powerful background now. Because you're connected to the higher source. You're not in the fear. You're not in a, how to say, you're unshakable. You're so confident that you're doing the right thing. And it is so beautiful. The journey itself is so beautiful. It's realized our own value, the infinite values. That's why I said the awakening is the most project in the world. We should set up, instead of Costco or supermarkets around the world, we should set up the awakening center around the world. In each city, we have an awakening center that people can, find help. Shopping the material or the spiritual knowledge or nutrition.
I'm a coach and I do help people with that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. May I know, what do you do as a profession?
So I am a health coach, emotional health coach.
Oh.
Physical, emotional, yeah.
We need this.
Yeah.
We need you.
It's life-changing stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially in this crazy world, and all the things that have happened to people, and help them heal.
Yeah. Do you find it's easy?
It's my passion, so yeah. It is for me, just because I live that. So I know exactly what it takes. So it's, if people are coachable, then yeah, they can do it.
Yeah. If people are ready, yes.
Yeah, that's the piece. If they're committed to themselves.
Yeah, commitment plays a role. I totally agree.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before you get there, and sometimes not,
Yeah. It's like in my patient, if they are not ready or willing to solve problems from their side, I can only solve like maybe only 40% to 50% of problem, no matter it's a physical, mental, or emotional issue. We have great formulas. We have great formulas and acupuncture technique to solve the physical and emotional problems like insomnia, digestion problem. But if the patient cannot change from their side, in terms of their habits of living, fundamentally it's how they view the world. Again, it's back to what we are talking about now. How you look at the world, what's your perception of this world determines how you think or act, right? So we always try to back to the source, and that's why I say Buddha's teaching is the most fundamental. Buddha is a psychologist, is a philosopher, and is a scientist and a healer. Yeah.
Going within is everything.
Sorry?
Going within.
Yes.
Yeah. So important.
He just showed us one way, a couple of ways. I'm so grateful that as Chinese, I have this background, have this kind of a region to get access to his teaching. But fundamentally, again, everyone has the access to awakening. So in Tibetan Buddhism, we prostrate to show your appreciation or respect to your teachers, masters, right? So I still keep prostration every day to the Buddhas or any sages. It's just it's great to do so. I feel so good.
How would you describe Samadhi, if you can?
2 levels. One level you can sit, cross your legs into deep meditation, and seeing the whole world, your body mind is one. That's one level, which is very good enough. The second level, which is higher, you can also realize it out of meditation in your everyday life. We are in a samadhi every moment, actually, but we need train the mind to realize this. Samadhi is not dead, is not inactive. It is active. It's like yin and yang. It always interacts, counteracts with each other. And we are in the samadhi right now. I am, you are. For someone who does not recognize this, they need some training. For someone who already realized this, congratulations. It's the original design of God, or the greater intelligence. It is original, it's our original face. In Buddhism, we say, your original face is always so. I will say this is the final destination. You're always in samadhi. We're always complete and perfect. The background is always complete and perfect. The foreground is incomplete and imperfect. But once you recognize your background, you allow the foreground to happen, to manifest. That's the union of the background and the foreground. That's the freedom. That's the bliss. That's the samadhi.
So as the observer, in a way?
Yes, first, again, you have to zoom out, detach yourself, that you have that ability to observe what's going on outside the world and what's going on inside the body mind. That's the shamatha, right? Shamatha, the calm of the mind. And your presence stands up from the background to foreground. And you can, oh, yes, your world is created by you, and you can embrace them. You allow the world happening or manifest, appearing as it is in terms of cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. You see the waves of the ocean, and you allow the waves, big waves, small waves, happen. But you are the entire ocean, and no waves can influence the entire ocean. No matter it's Trump or Putin or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, I do experience that.
Great.
Not 24/7, but I do experience that a lot.
Actually, right this moment, you are experiencing that. But the mind will say, okay, you're in this room, you're not doing great things, you're not helping or caring too much people. But
doing the doing, right?
Yeah. I need to do more. I need to,
what else is there? Let's go.
Yeah. This moment, so sometimes I say, I went to Niagara Falls like years ago. Wow, when the Niagara Falls is so, I would say, powerful, magnificent. When you're standing at the bottom, when you watch the whole fall falling in front of you, it's so powerful. But now, I'm sitting in this room, a little small room, a quiet room. I can still feel the magic play of the same greater intelligence. So you don't differentiate the situation between great and small, big or small. So you transcend the levels of how to say, the greatness or magnitude. So you know that in every scale, it is a one universal intelligence supporting you, nourish you, love you. That's actually, so it doesn't matter. You go to visit huge mountains or deep oceans, or just in a room with very normal people. You feel great, always. That's another state of Samadhi. Behind every ordinary things or people, there is extraordinary, how to say, intelligence to discover. Again, once you change your mind, you change the whole world. Everything in front of me, including a cup or a light or anything, is the manifestation of the greater intelligence. It's the love of the God, actually. It's the presentation of millions years of evolution, including civilization. Anything you look at, it is a beautiful design. It's a mind. It's one's mind or a group of people's mind. In this way, you appreciate. You start to find the extraordinary from the ordinary things. Of course, when condition come, you can serve more, love more, and become more powerful. It's good too. I think once you have this attitude and understanding, your power will develop naturally to influence more people, to serve, love, and awaken more people.
I've always seen energy around objects. And since I've had a couple spiritual awakenings. My first spiritual awakening, I can see things beyond this dimension. Sometimes I can see the reality, like the floor floating, like
Wow.
a hologram. I can see energy. I see
Doctor Strange.
colors and yeah.
Nice. Beautiful.
It's really interesting, and it's really cool. Purple, I see purple a lot. It's just there. It's hard to explain, but
So you meditate every day, right?
mm-hmm.
Nice.
What is it with the cross-legged? Is there some significance to that? Sitting up cross-legged?
No, it's just maybe you have more energy going up to your upper body. You have more chance to open the channels, chakras. But in my own experience, your final understanding of reality is more important than anything else. Even that you can open your chakras, but the whole final destination is same. How you understand the world, how you understand ourselves. Even people can enter Samadhi in meditation for days, months. If they don't realize the ultimate reality, they're still not. It's just in Buddhist teaching, we have levels of awakening people. Maybe that Samadhi in meditation can only be called arhat. I will say meditation in action or Samadhi in action. People who can realize it, Samadhi in action is a higher level we call Bodhisattva. Because he realized the unity of stillness and the movement between the consciousness and mind, between the doing and the non-doing. There's a unity. It's like it's even not proper to ask you, do you meditate today? Means you have some time not meditating, right? Yeah. So you agree that sometimes you're in meditation, sometimes you're not. It's a wrong question, but it's a way of communication, right?
Yeah. Say, I'm meditating right now. What do you mean?
Yeah. So words cannot express it. that ultimate unity or freedom or perfection or completeness. Words is too weak to express that, because words itself are how to say, divisions, right? You. When I say you, okay, there's something not you. Apple. When you say apple, there's a lot of fruits. It's not apple. But the awakening is that that you are one. Then that kind of conflicting now. Imagine you go to a fruit markets. Everything is apple. You want to say, I buy apple. I buy this one apple. No, because everything is apple. You don't say the words anymore, right? It's very funny. I know sometimes for awakened one, especially from the worldly view, they're strangers. They're not human even. They think differently. They think, I don't know. Sometimes.
Some call them NPCs, non-player characters.
Yes, NPC. Thank you. I'm learning English every day. Yes. That's why, yeah. For example, a couple, the husband and wife, all practicing in the path of awakening, and if one of them is more higher than another, and it may seem that the husband or wife don't care so much anymore. Why you don't care? The one I cut so much. That's
Yeah.
Because in his or her view, nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah. It's not indifference. You don't care, but you see the emptiness of everything.
And that's really the journey.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's like two drops of ocean talking to each other. I'm talking to you now. So we're two drops of the ocean. Now, these two drops of ocean is talking about the entire ocean. Okay. That is the importance, the value of this conversation. Once you discover your entire ocean in one drop, the whole ocean will clap for you. Wow. For this moment, Mother Nature has been waiting for millions of years.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah.
So being on the ocean and just riding the waves, or being is being held by God in a way.
The body and the mind are the waves already. Can you see the waves around you and inside you now? Everything around you, an object, is a wave in this cosmic field. We call atoms, colors, shapes, size. Everything is a manifestation of this entire ocean or ultimate reality. And it is beautiful. We are in the ocean of infinite love right now. Every object we can see, hear, touch, smell, taste, and think is the wave. And once you can realize the ocean, you see behind each wave is that entire ocean. You are in Samadhi right now. Embraced, cared, nourished by God. Traditionally we call the God. Now we call the ultimate reality, or quantum field, or the field. That's our, sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's the Dharma body. In Buddhism, we call it Dharma body, Dharma realm. We're always in this Dharma realm. Bright, unlimited, free, connected. Powerful. Luminous. Dynamic.
was going to say before is I'm one with my mouse.
Yeah, the mouse is within your presence right now. We give it a name, mouse, but behind that name or labeling is the vibration of the ultimate field.
Of what?
Of the field.
Of the field.
Actually, if we my topic today is Li Dongbing's 100 words still. Maybe next time we can talk about it. Because Li Dongbing is one of the 8 immortals that realize it, this what we are saying now, and put into words. The day I look at his 100 words still, like 100 Chinese character poem. Wow. I feel like I'm connecting with him and I understand him, and that's why I've tried to share this his teaching too. So he has a lot of, combined with Taoist practice, step by step, how to realize. Yeah, it's beautiful. Maybe that's all for today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Yeah. Today there's a meeting that in Vancouver. There's a Buddhist festival in Vancouver every year. So I'm gonna enjoy that meeting and organize the festival.
Cool.
Yeah. Come if you can, and it's in May. Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Down. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Someone in the YouTube channel. Hello, Sajad. Adam. Any question you want to or any experience you want to share? Otherwise, it will become the end of this session. Seems no. So that's the end of this session. Thank you. Thank you. Bye now. See you next Sunday.